All right, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. This is Mazan Ban Yashiala coming out of the GMS Lions Den camp. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone, and salutation to the Akim out there around the four corners of the earth, preaching this truth in sincerity, and the few outlaws that follow after their husbands, also the ones that just believing on the name of Yahweh, Yahweh Shai, and the children. Today I want to do a quick lesson on, you know what I'm saying, the so-called white man, the Edomites of the Bible, the devil, man. According to the Bible, they think that their kingdom, America, and their kingdom, their queendom that's across the four corners of the earth is gonna last forever, man. You know what I'm saying? They think they're gonna rule the earth forever, man. They think that their house is gonna last, man. Even though you can see it's clearly falling, man. Don't the scriptures say a kingdom that is divided against their self, it will not stand? Cause you seen it with the Brexit that happened. You seen it with Russia rising up against America. All their allies is turning against them. North Korea, even China's turning against them. They said they attacked North Korea. You know what I'm saying? China is gonna get involved, and they're gonna be on North Korea's side. So they'll go the Third World War right now, man. China, Russia, and Korea. I mean China, Russia, China, Russia, and America, man. I'm gonna be the main three. But you got Iran and the Jewish rats over there on our land, on the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans land, man. Okay, with that being said, let me go right into this lesson. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 49. I'm gonna start at verse 6. They that trust in their wealth and boast themselves in the multitude of their riches, none of them can by any means redeem his brother, nor give to the Most High a ransom for himself. Con. So just like the scriptures say, man, riches don't profit in the day of wrath, man. It don't matter how many riches you have, how many inheritance you have, man. You can't buy your soul, and you can't sell your soul. You know what I'm saying? Even though, you know what I'm saying, you got 2/3 jakes out there, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, selling y'all soul to make money in this devil's kingdom, which is the so-called white man, which his biblical name is Esau. You know what I'm saying? And later was turned in, and Esau's name was later turned into Edom, which formed the Edomites, man. You know what I'm saying? You thinking that you can that increase is next to godliness, but that's not so against, you know what I'm saying? That's not so, man, according to the scriptures, man. Just like we just read, man. That stuff is not gonna help you. It's not gonna hold ransom to the Most High. You know what I'm saying? To buy your way into salvation, because you have to be of the seed line of the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, which makes up the 12 tribes of Israel. Don't matter what you look like. You know what I'm saying? According to Numbers 1:18, whatever your father is, you are also. You know what I'm saying? And you can't buy your way into this thing. You can't buy your salvation, man. So it don't matter how many riches you have on this earth. It don't matter how many states and, you know what I'm saying, countries and cities that you have named after you. That's not gonna get you salvation, man. And if you think it's so, man, you're gonna be destroyed therein. Okay, verse 8. For the redemption of their soul is precious, and it chasteth forever, that he should still live forever and not see corruption. Con, because that's what they think they're gonna do, man. You know what I'm saying? Just like I named this lesson, their inward thoughts, you know what I'm saying, telling themselves that they're gonna last forever, man, that nobody's gonna bring them down. They don't think that they have to pay for slavery, man. They don't think they got a just recompense coming back for them, man. But you reap what you sow, man. What you give to somebody else, you gotta be able to take it back. You know what I'm saying? And you're gonna get it back. Thus saith the Lord, man. And then it's not gonna tarry, man. Okay, this is verse 9. that he should live forever and see not corruption. Verse 10, for he saith that wise men die. Likewise, the fool and the brutish person perish and leave their wealth to others. And that's what the so-called white man does, man. You know what I'm saying? And 2/3 of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man, that came and bucked up and came against your people, man, that became an enemy to our power, man. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. You know what I'm saying? Yahweh is who the world ignorantly calls God and Jehovah and Yahweh. And Yahweh Shai is who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ and Yeshua. You know what I'm saying? They buck up against him, against our power, man, and come together and try to destroy our people, just like all these heathen nations did, man. In the time of our calamity, man. In 70 AD, when we flew to the west coast of Africa, man, flew in for Roman persecution, man. All the heathens that's outside of the so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native American had a hand in it, man. Everybody that's outside of our people. You know, and he say, the brutish person is going to perish, man, and leave their wealth to others, because that's what they do, man, like I was saying before. I knew I was missing a point, Shalaki. Okay, that's what you see. Look in the time of slavery, man. You know what I'm saying? All these KKK members and these Edomites that was strong in slavery, man, that was being straight Edomite, you know, just about Edomite, you know, racist, being for their own race. You know what I'm saying? They leave their wealth to their children. That's why you see a whole lot of Edomites, man. They got these big corporations. You know what I'm saying? They have these big houses. And they own houses. They rent houses out, man. They own everything in America, man. Just like Job 9:24 says, man, the earth is given into the hands of the wicked, man. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he, man? And we can clearly see it's the so-called white man, man. Which are the Edomites of the Bible, man. That's how we know that they're the Edomites of the Bible, because they did the most wicked, the wickedest. They are the wicked. They show us darkness, man, straight darkness. They the greatest example of darkness. Verse 11, their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generations. They call their lands after their own names. And who that sound like, man, in a nutshell, man? It don't sound like the Arab, so that's out of there, man. So y'all that's out there saying that the Esau is the so-called Arab, man, y'all going off, man, and y'all gonna be dealt with, because y'all out there scattering the sheep, man, teaching false doctrine, trying to be that nigga with the best breakdowns, the ultra extreme breakdowns, which you going totally against the scriptures, man, and you going off. You're not teaching the doctrine of Yahweh Shai, man. You teaching for filthy lucre's sake and vain glory. Because a lot of these cats, man, they just want to be known as the one that woke up everybody, and that's it. They don't, you know what I'm saying? They don't care about really waking up the sheep. They care about personal gain, man. And Esau, man, with all these things like Andrew Jackson is a school in Jacksonville called Andrew Jackson. And Jacksonville is named after Andrew Jackson, man. Ain't no goddamn schools in those states in America named after no Arabs. Come on, man. It's simple, man. It just, how about Yahweh Shai sent you that strong delusion? He chose your delusion, man. You know what I'm saying? Just like Isaiah 66:4 says, man, he will choose your delusion, man. And y'all have a strong one. Just like 2 Thessalonians says. This verse 12, nevertheless, man being in honor abideth not, he is like the beast that perish. And it's talking about the so-called white man, man. You know what I'm saying? He's the dragon of the wilderness, man. He's the biggest beast in this wilderness. And 2/3 of our people, you know what I'm saying, they are natural beasts also. That's meant to be taken, because they speak evil of stuff they don't understand not, man. You know what I'm saying? Instead of trying to get an understanding of the scriptures and what the brothers out there around the four corners of the earth preaching, in sincerity and truth, saying to them, they want to hold on to tradition. You know what I'm saying? Traditions of man. Because that's where all this stuff come from, man. You can't find none of these things that they're keeping, all these traditions in the Bible, man. And if it isn't in the Bible, it's being condemned. It ain't telling you that, oh, you're supposed to do this. This is a holy day. So therefore, man, y'all gonna die right in, you know what I'm saying? Y'all fathers the devil's folly, man. You're gonna join drink of that cup that's poured out without measure, man. In the book of Revelations. Okay, and I hope this lesson was edifying, Akim, man. I'm not going to be on here too long. I'm just on my break real quick because I'm at work. Let me get this last scripture. Okay, this is Job chapter 20. Okay, Okay, this is Job chapter 20 verse 23. When he is about to fill his belly, the Most High shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him, and shall rain it upon him while he is eating. Khan. And that's what Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua is gonna do, man. He's gonna rain his wrath upon this devil, man, which is the so-called white man's head, man, while he's about to fill his belly. And how he's gonna fill his belly, man, he think he's gonna have everybody around the four corners of the earth under his wing. He thinks he's gonna have everybody his slave, and he's gonna control the masses of everything, man. He's already doing it spiritually. You can clearly see it, man. He owns everything. He got people believing that he is God. Just like in the Renaissance period, where he put himself up as God, man, and he whitewashed all the images, man. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, man, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua is gonna destroy them, man, with his fury, man. When Yahushua Mashiach, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, show up with them holy angels, man, and he comes to separate the sheep from the goat. He saved his people. You know, the dead in Yahushua Mashiach is going to rise first, and the ones that be alive is going to rise next. Then after that, man, is boom, kaboom. That's it, man. That's all she wrote. Everybody that he didn't raise up in them chariots, man, they're going to be destroyed right along with their father, the devil, man, with Esau and the rest of these heathen nations that's outside of the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. You know what I'm saying? White, and just like the scriptures say, man, when he about to fill his belly, you know what I'm saying, while he's eating, with the, you know what I'm saying, he's cracking down with this RFID microchip. You see it in Wisconsin. You know what I'm saying? It's finna be mandatory in a little bit. We can clearly see these prophecies coming to pass. You know what I'm saying? Because we have to know that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua is the power of prophecy first. You know what I'm saying? That's how he deal. That's how we understand who is who. That's how we understand the so-called white man is the devil. He is the mystery of iniquity. You know what I'm saying? He is the Edomites that's going to be cut off forever. And that's how we know that the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, also the confusion of faces, you know what I'm saying, are the children of Israel, man, according to prophecy. So with this, like I was saying, with this RFID microchip, man, this is what he's trying to do to fill his belly so he can have fully control, man. But just like Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua says, man, when he's about to fill his belly, man, with this arrow of temptation, you know what I'm saying, and Jacob's trouble, these race wars that you see him breaking out, just like you saw in Virginia, man, recently, man. You know what I'm saying? They talking all about it on the news. You hear it on talk radio. You know what I'm saying? The race war, the race, well, it wasn't a race war, but you know what I'm saying? It was clearly racists fighting against each other, man, because they was out there protesting. And you had the KKK come up against a Jake, man, and beat him senseless. And that's how you know, man, in these race wars, man, a lot of you Jakes, man, a lot of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man, y'all gonna get y'all issue. Y'all gonna get what y'all looking for. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna either die in this thing, man, or you gonna get beat to death until you wake up. You know what I'm saying? Because Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua chasing who he chasteth who he loves, man. So it's only to get you right, man, or to let you know, man, that it's either to get you right if you survive it, because you only got two choices, man. You either gonna get right or you gonna be destroyed next time they get you. Because there was a warning, man. Warning comes before destruction. So with that, man, I hope this little lesson was edifying. I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, salutation to the Akim out there around the four corners of the earth, preaching this truth and sincerity, the few outlaws that follow after their husband, also the outlaws that believing on the name of Yahweh Yahushua, and the children. You know what I'm saying? Death to America, death to you so-called white people, and the rest of you heathen nations. Also, 2/3 of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American that join head in hand with these devils, man, and with the rest of these heathen nations. Shalom.